There's a new warning tonight about the amount of alcohol people are drinking, with researchers stating it's much higher than previously thought. A study has found more than a third of the population in England are drinking too much, with experts saying people don't admit to the amount that they are consuming. Research from the University College London said there was a big difference between the amount of alcohol sold and the amount that people say they drink. Joining me now is Dr. Nicola Shelton, who helped carry out that research. Great to have you on the programme tonight. Is this much of a surprise that we don't admit to how much we're drinking?
I think we knew that people didn't admit to everything that they drank. That wasn't really unexpected, but we were surprised to the extent that people didn't admit what they were drinking, and also what that might mean for whether they were binge drinking or not.
So what does it mean? I mean, just how dangerous or alarming is this situation?
It's alarming if the people who were previously thought not to be at risk of drinking too much alcohol seem to be more at risk than we realise, and this may be particularly a problem for women.
Right, I was going to ask you that, because demographically, does it break down? It's normally women like me, women in their mid-30s in the south of East England, who are kind of causing the problems. Is that right?
I think that may be the case that we found in our study, that it is women, and women are more at risk than we expected them to be, and more at risk than men, which is definitely new.
So what's happening? That people are getting home and having a couple of drinks when they really shouldn't in the week, and they're not telling their doctors really how much they're drinking?
I don't think it's about telling their doctors. We're actually asked them in general surveys. So we're asking people, how much do you drink? And people shouldn't be ashamed about what they're drinking.
Is it ashamed, or do you think they just don't know?
I think actually people forget. They think they've had 2, they've actually had 4, they think they've had 4, they've actually had 8.
And without asking a really silly question, why is that bad? Why is it so dangerous for us to drink so much over a long period of time?
It's dangerous because we might have health risks that might be due to heart disease, things like obesity, liver disease being the most commonly disease associated with alcohol
And are
consumption.
we seeing signs of that in this country?
Yeah, alcohol-related health and harm is increasing, despite the fact that alcohol consumption seems to be going down a little bit. It's not actually changing in terms of health.
So apart from just stopping drinking, what needs to be done? Do you think that maybe the unit system is working, or do you think measurements are too big when we go to the pub, or maybe there should be higher prices for alcohol?
I don't think people really understand the unit system. People know units exist, but they don't really know how much is in a glass of wine, and is a glass of wine this big, but it's actually really that big. And also they don't really understand how the units reply to them daily, weekly, a lot of confusion.
OK, we have to leave it there. Thank you very much, Dr. Nicola Shelton. Thank you.
Thank you.